I want to just talk to you about what's not in Monat. There's a lot of chemicals that are in the shampoo that you're using right now. I'm sure since our little exercise, you went and looked at the ingredients list and shared that with some of us. It can be pretty scary, like all that stuff that's in there and you have no idea what it is. But for literally forever, we've just been washing our hair with whatever's on the shelves. We tend to trust that these people wouldn't be in business if this stuff was harmful. But honestly, with cancer and everything on the rise so much, we've got to start looking harder at what's going on and what we're putting in our bodies, and honestly, outside of our bodies too. Monat does a really good job of that, and we don't put any bad stuff in our products. So we don't put any parabens, we don't put sulfates, we don't put ethanol, we don't put sodium chloride. We also don't put silicone in our products, like the harmful, like plastic kind of stuff. And that's just kind of what I want to talk to you about. What are these chemicals? Like we see that the shampoo we're going to buy says, oh, we don't have silicone, we don't have parabens, we don't have sulfates. But what does that really mean? What is that stuff? Parabens are a preservative, and obviously sometimes we keep our shampoo for a year, and you know, we don't expect our shampoo to go bad. So I understand why they're there, but this specific kind of preservative that they're putting in the shampoo has been now linked to so many different things. It can be toxic to the immune system, your endocrine system, and even development and reproductive system. Different scientific studies have shown different things with that. They've also been linking the huge outbreak of breast cancer to potentially to parabens because not from our shampoo necessarily, but the parabens that are actually in our deodorant, because most breast cancer is actually starts at the top, and it's the closest area to your armpits. So they're terrible. We don't want those anymore. Monat does not have any sulfates, and sulfates are derived from salt. And even though we like to, go to the beach and we like the beach waves that the salt gives us, on a repetitive basis, though, the salt actually just dries your hair out. It creates, it literally sucks the water out of your hair shaft, and you're left with this frail, brittle, breaking piece of hair. So once in a while, I guess it's cool. Obviously I go swim in the ocean all the time, but on a repetitive basis, that's really, really could be damaging. There's also a lot of different ammonia compounds that a lot of the shampoos are putting in there. Abbreviated, it's DEA or MEAs. I'm not going to try to even pronounce the actual full word. The ammonia compounds are actually used for to get that lather and that sudsy feel in your hair, so you feel like it's clean. But it actually is very irritating to your skin and your eyes and everything like that. There's also petrochemicals, and what that is the chemicals found in certain oils, which you wouldn't think that oils are bad for your hair, but they really can be pretty bad because some of them, instead of being absorbed like our oils are into the hair shaft, they sit on top, and they actually suffocate the hair instead of actually nourishing it. Monat does not have phthalates. I think that's how it's pronounced. But what that is, it's a chemical that helps keep plastics flexible. And I'm making this up in my own thoughts, but why in the world would we want our hair to have something that keeps plastic flexible unless they were also putting silicone in our hair, which is, of course, plastic, That's another one. Silicone is absolutely horrible. It coats your hair shaft, and then you straighten it or you blow dry it, and then it literally laminates your hair in plastic. That's one of the biggest things that are in our hair care products now, that they're finally realizing it's terrible for your hair. You're suffocating the hair shaft itself, and you get a false sense of moisture, but it's not. That's just the plastic on the outside that you're feeling. Also, Monat does not have any glutens, which if you are gluten intolerant, it makes kind of sense that you wouldn't also want to put it on your scalp, because if it causes irritation inside the body, it could also cause irritation outside of the body. Luckily, Monat does not have the ethanols in any of our products. What happens is it just causes frizz and damage and dryness. There's also no harmful colors or fragrances. All of our smells are from natural botanical oils, which that is exactly what we're going to talk about next. So now I've told you so many things that are not in Monat, but now you probably want to know, like, what is it and what's in it.